Hello Zebra Herd and welcome back to Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle Donkey Kong Adventure. And today we are going to get started with the ultimate challenges. Of course, this means we have defeated every other challenge in the game. We've also collected all the puzzle pieces, all the collectibles. This is literally the last thing we have left to do in the DLC, and it's probably gonna be really tough because of that. I'm gonna be trying to do all 4 in today's episode, but I might just save it for 2 depending on how difficult they are. With that being said, our first one is Jungle Joust Challenge 1. Ultimate difficulty. I'm both looking forward to this and also really dreading it. Of course, they had ultimate challenges in the, I think it was the DLC. There was DLC that came out for the main Mario and Rabbids story mode. Maybe I'm getting that mixed up though. Regardless, it was not easy. And yeah, this ultimate challenge stuff here looks like it's not gonna be easy either, but it has this cool, like, cubic kind of idea to it. It's sort of like in this different world, this different dimension, and that's very cool. But our goal here is to defeat 30 enemies, and are we really going to be able to do that? There's only one way to find out now, isn't there? When it comes to our upgrades though, we don't really have too much we can currently afford. I mean, I can go ahead and get like higher bonus ground damage or higher ground bonus damage, other way around, Zebra. But is that entirely worth it? We'll have to wait and see. Hopefully we get like 2 relics per win this time. That way we can actually afford to get all the upgrades. But we'll have to wait and see. First thing I wanna do is try to pay attention to the placement of all the enemies and all the characters. Interesting music so far, I like it. Pretty intense. I'm thinking that we will, oh, you know what? Where does this bring us? This launches us way over this way. Look at that, interesting. Going back this way though. Oh, ho, ho. Look at this, he just has a little corner where you can just grab some stuff. Really make some major stuff work. You know what then? We're gonna go ahead and do this. I'm gonna go and move back this way. Are there enemies over this way as well? No, this is just sort of like another stop and shop area. I like it. That's so cool. The only thing is that I really wanna be able to reach those guys over that way. So if I could jump across to this area, jump across to that area, I mean, that sort of seems to be the best I can do. Lots of interesting options for sure. I wanna, you know, get some other characters in the mix too though, you know? So it's a little hard to figure out at the moment. I can't do it, this isn't a one-hit takedown for these guys, unfortunately. It almost is, but it's not quite what I'm looking for. All right, you know what? I think I'll get her about here, and we'll work with that soon. But I think I have a couple of options that I can at least use with Rabbid Peach and Rabbid Cranky. I feel like I could do even more than that, but maybe this is just a fantastic start, because defeating all 30 enemies, or just 30 enemies in general, I guess, it's not even 30 enemies just in total. That could be pretty good, you know? So we should probably just wanna go ahead and do this. Got it. And then I want to, yeah, that's sort of the tough part here, is I could do this. It's gonna hurt, so I wouldn't recommend it. But I could also move this way, and if I do this, not only do I get rid of one of them, but I hurt the rest, and that, boom, is beautiful. I like that actually a lot. So we can do that a little bit, we can charge up this. I don't know if that's gonna be worth our while, but we're about to find out. Maybe DK could reach him, not quite from this angle, unfortunately. But I mean, there are other enemies all around, and there's just like places to grab some stuff from everywhere. I mean, I like using this kind of stuff the most, but we could maybe use a bounce and just have them bounce all over the place. I'm just trying to find out where all the other enemies are. Like we have this group of bouncers over this way. Maybe we could really make something happen with this, and this might be able to take care of a good chunk of them. We'll have to wait and see. But we're just gonna go ahead and grab that. Definitely some interesting combos going on. We've only taken out like 1 opponent so far, but the rest of them are so low on health, we can maybe make something worth that would be really nice. That's gonna bounce him. That's actually gonna make him attack, which could be good. It gets rid of one of them for sure. The other 2 fall off, that takes them out. And then are you gonna get taken out? Not quite yet, but we can do this and get rid of 2 more. Perfect, look at that. And remember, our new golden weapons that we got at the end of the last episode, guaranteed critical every single time. How beautiful is that? We can get Hairy Eye for you guys, I guess. We can use the bongo combination for some time later. And I could just go for somebody with all of this stuff now. I mean, I could get a double takedown if I move like this, and that might not be so bad, so let's go for it. Could be better, could be worse, and I don't even think there's 30 opponents on the field right now. I probably could have moved that to the right and it would have been a little more effective, but we'll have to wait and see for next turn. I'm gonna get the shield up because she's probably gonna get a little hurt here, and that's all we can do for this turn. So hopefully everything will turn out pretty well with that. We'll have to wait and see. Right now, you are trying to land some criticals, and it's sort of kind of working. That shield only defends 1 hit, unfortunately. But Rabbid Peach can heal, so I'm not too worried. So this is where Cranky's gonna do some stuff. That did some damage, but it wasn't, I thought it was only 1 shot. I guess it was 2. Oh no, he already did the other 1 shot, I remember now. So at least that did something. That damaged some more guys up, which is always good. But Oh yeah, look at that. That was, wow, what a bounce. It just bounced between a ton of opponents there. Wow, that was really nice. I like it. So, couple of options here for sure. Trying to just sort of weigh out my options, see which one's the best. I think definitely as Rabbid Peach, if we could just get around a little bit and try to slide tackle some dudes, that wouldn't be a bad start to everything. So we could get rid of those two guys already. And then maybe even move her this way where we could hang out. We really could just hang out here and maybe work something out with that. So let's try that for now. You're gonna blast me, you're gonna blast me. It's not the end of the world though. And I don't know what our turn limit is, but if we have 30 opponents to take out, right? How many turns do we have? I think it was 5? Turn limit is 6, which means we have to get a total of 5 people taken out every turn. This is the second turn and we've already taken out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 people, I think that is. It just gets confusing when it's just a bunch of dots. 11, I guess maybe even 12, because then it would be 13, 14, 15, and that's half of them. So yeah, we're definitely on track to get that done, which is awesome. So what I could do is I could, well, first off, you know what I probably should do is get you up here and just get some introductory damage down on these guys. Because after we do that, like Donkey Kong, depending on his placement when he starts, can practically move around the entire map, wherever and however he wants. It's just a matter of getting a good start, landing on these things, getting a little extra room, then doing this, that, whatever he needs to do, you know? And that's beautiful. Now it's just trying to find out where I really need to go with this to actually land some major damage on people. Like, I probably wanna go for like smashers over this way, so what I'm gonna do is, yeah, this seems decent. I could do this and try to land it on that guy over there as well. It doesn't look like I'm gonna be able to reach that. Okay, so these 2 smashers is still a pretty good start, for sure. I mean, it's not the best thing ever, but it's something for sure. Okay, so I like it, it's fun. I don't know where DK is gonna be. Maybe I could actually hop down, bounce off of DK, and that could be something. Look at us just go though. We could just go around the entire map. It's crazy how well utilized DK can be in this game, in this DLC. It's so much fun. Oh, that actually hurt DK as well, which I wasn't expecting. So there's a couple things I can do here, obviously enough. The only problem now is that DK's frozen. Oh, he's already moved as well. Okay, that's actually, I didn't realize he was already moved. So like we could hit these 2 guys, get a guaranteed vamp, get our health back that way. Might be worth our while. It might even be, if it's a critical, not quite enough to get rid of them. Okay, well that sort of stinks, ouch. But no, oh, they damaged each other. Holy cow, I've never seen that. I mean, just like both of them damaging each other to take them both out at the same time. Like, I don't think I've seen that specifically. This should bounce some people, maybe even off the field, at least the most of them. So that got rid of a good chunk of them. So now we just have Rabbid Peach up this way. You can only hit these 2 guys. We might as well go ahead and do this. And we honeydew, so you can't move anymore. And then we can heal ourselves a little bit if we need to, which we might as well. So we got some good progress on more than half of them taken out. And we can freeze these 2 guys, make them take a little nap. That's a good start. So we just need to keep with that quota for as long as possible. And so far that's working out really nicely. So you're gonna hit Rabbid Peach. I'm not too surprised with that one. But it seems like it did hurt you a little bit maybe, which is interesting. So now we have a lot more enemies to work with again. I'm thinking that we'll get down here. I will grab you, do some damage that way. I can hop off of you and land, ooh, right here. Look at that, that was beautiful. And then from here, I could really work on some stuff, I think. Got it. I think I might wanna, la 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 la. If I do this, this will take care of practically everyone. It will hurt Cranky though, is the problem. So we might wanna work on something else first. Couple of different options in that reasoning. I'm thinking that maybe if we moved over this way, we could do some interesting stuff for sure. So get, like, yeah, tackle you. It might not take you out this turn, but it'll lower you, which will be advantageous for us, of course. So what we're gonna do with that is I could take care of a good chunk of them that way. I think what would be smarter though is to work on these 2. And this might not be a guaranteed crit, but if it does honey them, yeah, it's a critical, and that takes care of both of them. That's what I wanted to see. So there's that done. I can get a shield up because we are still sort of in like a dangerous situation. I could try this. It will have a decent chance of hitting most of them, but not all of them is the problem. So we could just try Stink Eye. And the good thing is that we still haven't used DK yet, you know? So we could actually pick up Cranky, throw him this way, try to work on something. It might just be smarter to move him back here though. And that this would what? It wouldn't take him out is the problem, you know? So that's sort of the thing. Maybe I want to move Cranky somewhere else so that he can work on somebody else indeed, but who would that be? How would that work? I don't know. Like maybe we could just leave him. Maybe Cranky's fine how he is at the moment. We can go ahead and grab you or something. You know what, no. If I'm gonna grab something, it's gonna be something explosively damaging. Probably not honey. I think ink. Ink would be good. That way we can make these smashers mad and it won't even be a major problem. Because then I can, toss that over this way, I suppose. The only problem is I wish there was an easier way, I mean, there might be, an easier way to get back to the center of things here. Not quite, actually, okay. So yeah, we'll go this way. We'll wait about here. It's not the best combo of opponents, but remember, we don't have to get every single opponent. We just have to get as close to all 30 as we can, which there's gonna be more than 30, I think. So grab the ink, that'll at least make these two smashers not attack, which would be amazing. So, got that, thank you. Now they're inked, not gonna be too happy about that sooner or later, but I mean, I could, no, I can't really do that. All right, well, I'll actually call over one of the bouncers, which isn't too bad. Makes me think I should've just moved one block over. I just didn't think it was gonna reach the bouncers no matter what. Okay, that's a good couple of them, right? There's 5 in total. And this should take care of the most of them. High chance, if we get a critical, yeah, we should be able to get rid of all of them. Look at that. Now that is what I call beautiful. And that's gonna be every single one of them. So how close are we to the 30 now? We only need a couple more. So we could risk everything by doing this. Maybe if I threw it out that way, it would do less damage to me, but then we're at risk of getting, you know, Cranky going bye-bye, but if it's a critical, it might not be, it's a critical, boom, so we should be able to get all that health back. Wow, look at that, we got rid of all 4 of them, which means we are probably very, very close to getting the win. I'd have to imagine, like all these bouncers are gonna mess around with DK, which is a shame for him, but what more can we do, right? Yeah, they're definitely trying to cause some havoc here, and they're vamping him, so they're getting the health back, but they didn't have any health lost to begin with, so not that big of a deal. We actually have DK throw vamp onto some of these guys, and that wouldn't be so bad. Okay, so these guys are hopping up. That was all the opponents available, which is really crazy. So unfortunately, you didn't get to use too much. I think our best bet is to try to take care of a group of bouncers. So if we could, first off, move this way and hit you so that it disables your thing. Like that might be really nice. I mean, maybe this is a silly way to do it, but what turn is this? Oh gosh, you went way over that way. I wasn't expecting that. 2 opponents. If we were to activate the Hairy Eye, and then I activate this will make you bounce, which will make you activate the Hairy Eye automatically. Okay, look at all of that damage bouncing around. That has to be one of them taken out, right? Or 2 of them. There we go, that should be the win. Let's see. Yeah, there it is. Good job, everybody. So the first ultimate challenge has been completed on the first try. That is amazing. So Jungle Joust Challenge 1 Ultimate Eyelet. Very cool. 3,200 bananas. They're just giving you enough bananas to buy every weapon if you wanted to. I mean, I don't even need the weapons, but I'll buy them just to say, you know, I have everything completed in the game. I don't know why I did the grandpa voice for that one. But Ultimate Challenge 1 has been complete. That's very cool. Now I can move over to this dude over here, the Smuggler's Scramble, Ultimate Challenge number 2. So lots of smugglers this time. That might be a little bit stressful, but we'll try to find out together. Stop the smugglers, turns limit 5. Oh, these are always so stressful. Look at all the different kind of pipes. That's very cool. We have the gem pipes and the wooden pipes and the coral pipes and the banana pipes. It's cool because in the main story mode, there was only the one type of pipe you could go through, I think, for the most part, which was the rabbit pipe. So it's cool that you just have different kinds this time. Just like a nice little artistic touch that I'm glad they actually delved into, because that was sort of something I wanted before. Also, did we not get any relics for that? We didn't. Weird. Why don't they give you any relics for that? I guess we have our max amount of relics then, because if it doesn't give me any more, I've already completed everything else in the story mode, or in the DLC. So this is a little bit overwhelming. There are 2 destinations, 3, 4 maybe. There's a lot of different destination spots. There's one right here. There's one right here. So basically just like this line through the center is practically a big destination spot in some ways. I mean, you guys aren't very close to this one. That's sort of the thing, is that we do have some time to sort of work on them before they get there. I'm thinking DK definitely wants to do something with one of these dudes, so maybe we could like grab him, go through this pipe, and then once we go through the pipes like this, we can sort of kind of move anywhere we need to, with DK at the least. So I'm just trying to think like, oh, there's even some over here, holy cow. They are everywhere. Okay, there's a lot of them. Like a whole big bunch. What do you do against this? They're crazy. I mean, I guess I could do this. It might make you fall over or something. I mean, if I don't do this right, this guy could just bounce into the win zone. I mean, none of them are getting there on turn 1, which is a good thing, but geez Louise, it's not gonna be easy to get rid of all these guys. I'll do what I can, but this is actually a huge jump in difficulty comparatively. I sort of regret doing that. No, it's fine, okay. That could have been a lot worse, depending on how far he bounced. I mean, I can do this and actually save on my, yeah, I don't even have to use the jungle, so I can go ahead and do this, and then do Hairy Eye if I need it. I mean, I don't think I'll need to use the Hairy Eye here. I can just do this and see if we can get a critical. Not a critical, so actually it might be worthwhile, because these guys are gonna attack us right away. Hopefully they'll move. Oh yeah, there we go, perfect. That should bounce through all 3 of you, and it does, which means all 3 of you are taken out. 3 smugglers down already. And now we just have you 2 to work with. What does that mean? What are we going to do? I've yet to find out. I mean, I'd love to go somewhere like way out here, because these guys could actually, well, they can't get it from here, they'd have to go through that pipe. So if we could do something like this, wouldn't it be so bad? Yeah, we'll try it. I don't know. There is so much we could do. There are so many targets. It's almost like we have a lack of a strategy, you know? I'm just hoping that none of these guys can reach it on turn 1. I'm pretty sure none of them can, but only one way to really find out, you know? Okay, so let's go ahead and do this. And hopefully make the one farther away from us move first. Yep, it does, so we should be able to hit them again. And hopefully we don't have to use the second shot. We don't, so we still have an additional shot for anybody who might want to try to come on by and mess with us, which is great. And I need to take a look. So we've gotten rid of 5 of them already, but that's out of like what, 16 of them? How crazy is that? I wish there was a zoom out button for all of this, because like these guys are gonna go through this way, and if I take a look, they can get very close. They can't quite reach, but I think they have that same thing paralleled on this side. No, this side's like totally different. I mean, DK's over here. I mean, these guys are pretty close, but DK can sort of work on them as well. No matter what we do, no matter how we shake it, it's not easy. And that's crazy scary. So I can at least, you know, do what Rabbid Peach does best and work on some slide tackles, because why not? That just is a very easy way to dwindle down some of these guys' health. And then we got one last dude we can slide tackle here, and then I can reach around this way. The great thing is that you can move practically anywhere in the map. With that being said, I probably want to keep them this way as much as I possibly can. Just try to blow these 2 up. I mean, I probably should have even moved myself even farther, but we'll try with that and see how things end up happening. Okay, so this is like very nerve-wracking for sure. Like, to say the least, it's very nerve-wracking. Go ahead and slide tackle you. That was great, good job, Rabbid Peach. So 3 slide tackles and a sentry will be our move, and sort of see how that ends up working. I mean, obviously I wanted to attack both of you, so let's try that out. And I don't think they'll be able to reach us, but maybe we'll get lucky and this will honey them. Not quite this time, that's a shame. But at least they're moving farther away from the target. I don't know if they're even gonna attack us this turn, they might just focus on moving back. Okay, the enemies get to move. Let's see what awful mistake I made that'll be, oh my gosh, you're so close. Oh, I don't like that. So we have to get rid of that guy, some way, somehow. Oh my gosh, how do you do this? Okay, so they're all so close. What do you do? How can you do this? This is not possible. Oh no. Oh no, indeed. I mean, those guys they're all so close. You have to win this in 2 turns. I mean, my best bet here is to like, I mean, you're actually not that big of a problem. No, you can win next turn, I think. No, you're 1 block away from winning next turn, I think. Wow, okay, so that's fine though. I need to use that time as much as I possibly can by tackling you. No other enemies around here, which is perfect. Go through this way, go through this pipe, tackle this dude, tackle that dude. And then I need to like do something more about them. But what is that? I don't know. I do not know. Yeah, what do you do? Holy cow. I mean, if I, make them run into that area, it's over as well. It's just, what do you do? I don't understand. I mean, I've gotten rid of a decent little chunk of them, but it's like, it has to be done in this turn. Like maybe there's an easier answer to this that I'm just not seeing. Like I can hit you, and then this guy's just like chilling out and he's probably gonna make it, What can Rabid Cranky do? I mean, obviously defend against these guys as much as he can. I think he can move in. It's also hard to tell, probably, but it's just, I can't tell. Anyways, probably want to try to put some of these guys asleep. I was hoping I could reach that over there, but I guess I can't from this angle. You know what, I gotta go through this pipe instead then. Okay, that's very difficult to work with because now I can't hit you, but I guess I wasn't going to anyways. Oh wait, wrong button. I need to really not hit the wrong button this time. So, and it's like this guy's way over here and then the other guys are way over there. It's just like, I can't multitask that much. It won't work. Even if DK can move like practically anywhere on the map. Like what is the answer to this? I just don't know. Like am I misunderstanding something? Well, clearly if I can't do it, but geez, just like I don't know what I could do about all this. It's just like, there's like 4 or 5 points of contention with only 3 characters to work with. What do you do in that situation? Okay, so you're gonna hit me, which, oh no, that's bad. All right, well I can at least set you 3 to sleep. It's something, I guess, but okay, DK. You just sort of like have to control the majority of this side of the map. Like this guy I'm not so worried about. I don't think he's gonna reach it. We already checked that guy out, I think. But everybody else, this is where DK is gonna have to shine. I mean, he doesn't have his ground pound right now. Oh my gosh, we can't even reach like that. Jump over here then maybe, go through this pipe, reach that pipe, grab this guy, jump this way. These 2 are sleeping, so I might not have to worry about those 2 as much. I can go this way though, and then I can't reach anything from here, so I'll have to revert and go this way. I can't reach that way. Well, what do you know? There's nowhere I can go to reach it then. Oh no. Yeah, that's not gonna help. Oh my gosh, what do you do? I don't know, is there anything I can do? Because don't forget, there's this guy way over yonder who is just, a foot and a jump over there. It's just like, I can't do anything about him. Oh, I can jump from here though. I could anger him a little and then that'd be fun. And then where do I move from there? I don't know. Oh my gosh, it's impossible. Like, I don't understand how this is fathomably doable. I mean, if I could stand about here, like maybe I can't reach him and reach that guy. It's way too far of a distance. This guy I don't have to worry about, which is fantastic, but there's no way. I don't see how it's possible. I mean, I can get you here, and then I can get you there, and then maybe we could just hope for the best for the rest, but it's not gonna work. It isn't gonna work one bit. So what is the next step from here? This is crazy. I mean, I don't think it's like something, like I always like whenever I'm doing these challenges, I have like this, like this voice in the back of my head, like I gotta try a different character combo, but then I realize, you can't do that here because there are no other character combos. And obviously I can't get my characters much more maxed out. So I just don't know what the next step is. Like I can get these 2 at least wrapped around me in a little bit of a good way. But the rest of them, like what do I do about that? Okay, that at least took that guy out, that's nice. I can magnet groove these guys over, but that's it. Like, I mean, the magnet groove has a limited range just like every other item, ability or whatever. So what's the plan? I really don't know. I just don't know how to tackle it. Anyways, we're gonna go ahead and throw a banana at you 2. And at least do something. I mean, it'll do that critical bounce, which is always nice. They'll get mad and they'll approach me, but at the same time, at that rate, this guy's probably he's actually ending up getting closer to the point. So I just have to hope that'll actually work. All right, you actually decided to go through this pipe, and you almost got it. This guy's gonna go through this. Oh, he's so close. And he won. That is insane. So one thing I'm noticing is a lot of people start coming together on that second turn in an interesting way. I don't really know what that means for me, but I gotta also sort of eliminate. These two aren't gonna get there this turn, but next turn. I think that's gonna be how it is for every single one of them now, is every single one of them is not gonna get there this turn, but next turn. I mean, if he goes through the pipe, I guess he still can't get there this turn, but I can get back to this area relatively easily, I think. I mean, this guy right here, he's not that big of a worry. Like maybe if I were just to, I don't know if that'd be a good idea or not, but let me just go ahead and grab you and like ignore this dude for sure. I mean, like I feel like you know what I gotta do. I don't wanna have to do this, but it feels like I have to, is actually bring them this way and then destroy them. But if it doesn't work, it's a big, big risk. Like it might not even reach them all, is the thing. It sort of looks like it could, but it might not. But if it does, I can get rid of them in one central grouping area. And that's pretty huge, you know? But it might not work the way I want it to. So we'll go ahead and try that. Got it. And then let's go ahead and call him over. I mean, I'll call this guy over. Actually, that's a pain in the booty because it's not doing a fraction as much as I wanted it to do. It's just only gonna get one guy over, which is not worth it. So we might as well just go ahead and try this. And maybe we'll get the critical, of course, which will trigger your hairy eye, which I actually don't know if that was worth it at that point then, but at least it gets all three of them, right? It gets you, but it didn't get you. I don't think the second one, the first banana even landed on that guy. Like that's sort of where it gets really weird. Like what do you really do against something like that? So I need to save my slide tackles against guys who like really will benefit from like these guys who are just sort of in the middle of things. We're definitely not making as high of an impact this time. I mean, these guys will come over to this center area and be a really big pain soon enough, but I need to find a way to deal with the clusters. So, I mean, I guess Rabbid Peach can move this way. Oh my gosh. I still honestly don't see how this is possible whatsoever. But we can at least go like this, tackle him, move this way, tackle that guy. Hi DK, how are you? Keep moving. I can't reach you. Well, at least not from here. But I could go around like that, go around like this. I guess I could slide tackle you instead. And that's where we started. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this is a mess. This is like a total mess for sure. Because then I could go back around this way, but then I can't really do anything from there. So go this way, slide tackle this guy. I don't know if that's worth it. Definitely think it's more worthwhile to slide tackle a guy like that. Go this way. Yeah, this guy we need to get rid of. With this pipe, can I slide tackle you or have I maxed out? I have maxed out on that. And then wait about here, maybe. No, that's a bad idea because it'll lead them towards the area. So at this point I wanna go this way and just try to lead them away. Like that's sort of my next best bet. Now this is sort of feeling deja vu from the last time, unfortunately. But what more can I do? I just made her have the grand tour around the entire map. It is so difficult. Like there's just so many different options and none of them seem like the right choice. You know? And that's what's weird about it. I'll slide tackle you, doing 70 damage is always great, but it's not really getting us where we need to be. I mean, I'd like to slide tackle this guy over here, but I never really found the opportunity to, which is unfortunate. Sometimes I wish we could use our moves, or use our weapons during a movement, right? So like as I'm walking by, I can just shoot that guy with my main primary blaster. Like that wouldn't be so bad. Going through these bananas makes a squishy noise. Huh, it's just, what do you do? Like what a sincere jump of difficulty, you know? It's crazy stuff. But yeah, we'll go for this one. Like we'll go for these guys and just sort of see if that does anything. Like, I mean, none of these guys are reaching it on the first turn here. But that doesn't always matter so much. Can we get a critical for this one? No. But at least they're closer this way. Maybe that's what it is bouncing between everything and keep continually dragging them out. I mean, our turn limit is 5, which is like, why even have a turn limit for something like this? Like, how is that even remotely fair? I feel like for Rabbid Cranky, he's one of the most limited in this situation. And it's just really hard to figure out where I wanna get him and what he can really do for us. I mean, I think that he could, at the least, he can get these guys like that, but is that truly, truly worth it? I don't know, I'm arguing it. Like maybe it'd just be better to go out this way and sort of do the same thing, lead these guys away from the point. It's just next turn, things are gonna get nasty, you know? Okay, so we'll try this out. And maybe at the least I can get rid of a couple guys, you know, and do 40 damage to you. We're definitely not getting rid of guys as quickly this time. But if I could just continually lead them away, like this one feels a bit like a chore as well, which is weird. You know, I feel like you gotta drag it out and do this specific thing for a very long time to really make it work. And that's not really fun. So I can hit you and that'll be a guaranteed takedown for this dude. Not so much for his friend, but honestly, I don't know if I care as much because it'll lead him away for at least long enough that I can make an impact. And it hit critical on him, which is nice. He'll move towards us, only by 1 space, which is bizarre. At this point, that's the only 2 things we can do. I think we should leave it. We got this guy moving this way, and he's just like so close to getting to his destination, you know, it's insane. This guy goes this way, this guy goes that way. Okay, I have used the bongos is the hard part too, is that I've just used them. So, it's just like, what do you do? What do you do? How do you do, sir? That's a different question. I don't get it. I really don't even know where to get started with this. Like, this guy's not gonna reach it this turn. This guy isn't either. He almost does, but not quite. But this dude is definitely gonna reach it. He's only at 93 health, so if Rabbid Cranky could go through this pipe, slide tackle him, I guess he'd have to go through the other pipe. And then Rabbid Peach would also have to slide tackle him. And then there's this whole grouping of guys over this way, which I think I'm gonna have to do a double. I'm gonna have to like, yeah, that would have to work because I have to use my stink eye for these guys. Just sort of take them out that way. I mean, unless my sleep can put them all asleep with the guys on the other side of this as well, but I don't think it will. It'll get these 3, which isn't so bad. If I call you over like that, it might blow up in my face. But it also might be exactly what I need. It's just like, oh, why is that such a mess, you know? Anyways, maybe we should just blast these 2. And they're gonna smack him all right. It's not gonna be fun. But I think I need to put the other 3 asleep. No, 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 that's bad. That messes up everything, I think. Yeah, that messes up practically everything. Wow. Well, at least I can put these 2 asleep. I don't like this challenge. Like this is like going into the unfun kind of territory, you know, where I don't enjoy having to deal with this. I'm trying to find out how I can get around really right now as DK. I'm thinking that moving this way, of course, would be great. But then like from here, we're already stuck in a way. Like this isn't gonna be enough. Definitely not gonna be enough. I mean, he has his bongos, which is nice, but I don't think he's gonna reach anybody really with him here. We'll get you. That's a critical bounce. What about everybody else? Like there's this guy who's more than a turn away. There's so many left over though. Like that's the insane thing, is that there's so many left over no matter how I tackle this. Like I need somebody to get over there and deal with you. And I can't even get over that way. Oh no. I mean, I guess like this, I can at least slide tackle this guy if I don't want to, because I can get you next turn or in an upcoming turn or something. I can't reach the pipes. I'm trying to reach this strategy though. It's just her placement. This is where she's getting started. So there's nothing I can really do about that. I mean, I can go this way, get you, maybe a little bit at the least. But at that rate, I need to do something about it. I don't know what that is, so Let's try this out. And maybe it'd be good. Maybe I'll actually get lucky and be able to slide by with all this stuff. Probably should have put an extra slide tackle in there, speaking of sliding, because I only used 2 out of the 3 I have. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. Like, it's that level of difficulty that I don't feel like I can appreciate, to be totally honest with you. It's too difficult. I'm not trying to be a baby about it, but at the same time, it's just like, come on. Who thought of this? Tell me. Because you're in trouble. Okay, so at least that'll be a honey. And that's always good, it's 94 damage. Your healing isn't too helpful. There's nobody around the bongo, so that's his turn done. So let's see if we lost. Probably, there has to be at least one person I overlooked. Yeah, this guy right there. I don't get it. I don't get it one bit. So I wanna start with DK. I guess we can move this way. And then maybe this way. And yeah, I guess we could start with something like these guys. Toss them like this way. And this at least gets rid of a couple. This is what we started with last time. It's just like, it feels like this, I don't know. It gives me awful flashbacks of the original story mode's ultimate challenges. And those weren't just difficult, they were like life-draining difficult. Like, I don't want to play the game anymore, level of difficult. And I really hope that's not something we have to deal with here. If it is, I'm like tempted to, you know, not want to deal with it. So we'll have to wait and see. Trying to find like the best way to deal with this stuff. I'm thinking we need to do Magnet Groove. Magnet Groove and then bump them with the bongos and really hope that takes them out, because if not, I'm out of luck for this one, I think already. Come on, come on. Ready? Hit him good. That's not even a critical? Like, you can't even do that for me, DK? I need every move to be a critical, or it just isn't gonna work. I mean, at the least they can take each other out, I guess, and that's not so bad. Well, those, at least that dude will. But you're still kicking, seriously? Oh, really? That's not fair. This is not well designed. Come on. You have so much health too. Yeah, I don't know. Like at this point, like, I don't even know if I want to do this. I just might like call it a break for Mario and Rabbids forever. You know, it's just like, geez, it's just, I don't understand why they do this, personally. I don't think it's very well set up. We'll set you up like here. And like maybe we'll get lucky enough to get a critical with this, but probably not. We never usually do. We slide tackle you a little bit. Go this way and slide tackle these two jerks. Because we don't do enough damage, and like we're maxed out on everything. It's not that we can go back and upgrade some stuff and come back later. We are maxed out, so. I mean, maybe we should change our weapons so that they're good against smugglers. Like that could probably be helpful, at least to some extent. And with Rapid Cranky, I'm still a little unsure what I want to do with him. And there's a couple of options for sure, but none of them are super enticing when we have to do that. Huh. Okay, maybe I should just slide tackle you just so I have a slide tackle out of the way. As long as I slide tackle somebody, that's helpful. And then I can get set up, I guess here would probably be pretty good. And we're gonna go ahead and do the stink eye with that group of 2 smugglers and see how that ends up working out. Okay. I mean, it's our best bet for now. Yeah, let's go back and do stink eye. And hit these guys twice, I guess. Maybe I should have moved 1 block over, but let's see if this gets rid of them. They get mad, they move, I hit them again. Got him, and that should get rid of both of them, please, thank you. That way we have an extra stink eye for anybody who wants to stink around, I guess. These 2 are honeyed, so I don't have to worry about them so much for this whole turn, which is great. They're either like, that guy's about to win, this guy's about to win, that guy's not. That's for sure. But these 2 dudes that are honeyed, I don't have to worry about them so much. But these guys who gather at this center point, so difficult to work with. Like I really don't even know what the right answer is, but you're gonna go through that pipe. I think we have to worry about these guys in the center however much I can. But you go through that pipe as well. It's like, dude, don't appreciate it. So you 2 are sort of stuck where you are for now. So I could bump around, like I said before. That guy, if he went through that pipe, would he get there? No, he has like this limited pipe exit range, so I can worry about him later. I can go through this way. I can try to slide tackle this guy, because I need to. Like I straight up need to. I might have to do more than just that. But that might be a decent start. If I could make my way this way and just sort of try to slide tackle. I don't know if I want to get this guy actually. He's not even close to anything. I have to make my way around the map and go back to that guy and see if I can't take him out that way. There's no possible way for me to do that though. Yeah, I don't see how it's possible. But I need to, because if not, nobody else is gonna take him out, so. Oh, that is a headache and a half. Like I can, oh, and I need to get rid of this guy too. There's a whole host of guys I gotta get rid of. I'll slide tackle you, I guess. Go back this way, go back under this way, and from here I can just try to reach you. I'll have a 100% chance of hitting you if I'm from here, so maybe that'll be something. Like these two aren't gonna reach it, that guy is though. I need to find a way to get to this guy and take him out. And maybe that's a DK, just wrapping him up and throwing him towards a group of enemies that we can get rid of. Maybe it's not. Next to impossible to tell, but luckily we were able to hit him like that. And then we can just go around and hit this guy as well for good measure. I think that's 4 slide tackles, so we made the most of that. And then we can just blast this guy full force. And that'll be good. And it might not be enough to take him out, but it will honey him. 94, yeah, not enough, but we can slide tackle him next round. DK, you need to do something, but there's more than one guy to do something about, and it's insane. Because we need to stop you. We need to move this way, move that way. Why is your movement so limited, dude? Okay, so I can go this way, go through that pipe, go through this pipe, can't reach anything from there. Wow, okay, I can go this way, go through that pipe, go through this one, go over here, because I want to deal with these guys, I really, really do. It's on my big old to-do list in this level, because I've only defeated 4 guys. These two are gonna start moving next turn. This guy's gonna try to reach there, but he won't. This guy I'm worried about. He's, okay, him and the other dude. We might be able to make that work then. If I keep moving, that way, jump across, go right here, and toss this guy at that dude. It's not the most advantageous spot, I'll be totally honest, but it might get us to work for long enough that we can get what we need done. Okay, so ignoring you jerks, because what can I really do with you from this moment? You're gonna jump across to there, just like that, good job DK. And then that's gonna get rid of the one dude. This is gonna bounce you all the way off, doing a good chunk of damage, enough to take you out, which is perfect. You can't destroy anybody from this range. But this is a pretty big range of stuff for your hairy eye. It's just, nobody's gonna come in from that angle. So we'll hold on to it for now. It is sort of a shame we couldn't have used that. Maybe I could have just thrown the banana first then. That's like some underutilized moves that I really needed to use. So if I move this way, this will put everybody to sleep, and that's really what I need here. Oh my gosh, it might be doable. We're getting farther this round when it comes to the amount of our turns, I think, than any other round in the past, but it might not be enough. Go ahead and try to put you all to sleep. It'll work, the sleep will work, everybody's snoozing. And I'm not gonna hit any of them because then they'll wake up and ruin all my plans. DK, I think you should hold on. So you're honeyed. I can slide tackle you next turn. We need to do something about this grouping, and I think DK is the best guy for it. You're actually gonna go this way, but I can work with that actually. Yeah, hit DK. No, don't hit DK. I didn't think that was actually gonna critical. No, oh no, that's bad. Oh, it's real bad. I need to pick you up. You're at 40 health though. If I could have Rapid Peach deal with you instead, that'd be perfect. Let's slide tackle this guy. Go this way, go that way. I can't, no way. Oh my gosh, what the heck? Go back this way. Oh, that's gonna leave me in a big circle. Slide tackle you, go through this pipe, go through that pipe. Why can't I reach these jerks? It's not cool, it's not fair. I mean, what's over this way? I mean, is there any enemies left over this way? There's not, thank goodness. We actually did deal with a grouping of enemies, what do you know? We did the unthinkable. I'm like, not really, I'm like doing this huge detour because I don't know how else to reach it. But it might work still. There's lots of pipes to exit. I can slide tackle some of these guys, and then move back this way, start our journey back to the center. Go like that, slide tackle you, that's a takedown. And then you. I'll have to deal with you somehow. Don't slide tackle that one. Unfortunately, I wanna help you out there, Rabbid, Cranky, but I can't. I need to slide tackle this guy, go through that way, go like this. All of those guys are taken down. That's perfect, that's amazing. Makes me smile. Okay, so I could either go for that guy or go all the way back this way and honey one of these dudes. Okay. Oh man. What is the answer? Because these guys, they all can move enough so that, oh my gosh, they can all move enough, you know? Oh my gosh, what is the answer? Maybe it's this, maybe it's that, I don't really know. But I think that if I take a look at everything else, what are all of our other angles? Because don't forget, do remember that this guy's here and that's what DK has to focus on. But if we move back this way, onto this point, this guy's gonna get taken out, so there's nobody over there anymore. We got this dude over there who's gonna get taken out. This grouping, and it's just all the way back over here. Okay, so that's our best bet. Let's go for it and hope for the best. We're getting there. It's close, but not quite there yet. And I feel like it's just sort of a matter of luck in the worst kind of way. If we could get lucky with a very solid honey with the drone, that might change everything. We'll have to wait and see. Okay, so I slide tackle you, and then we go all the way around the map again. I mean, it's interesting how you can basically indefinitely chain up pipes in that way. It's very cool, I like it a lot. And that got rid of that guy. It should get rid of this guy. Yes, it does. That guy, Donkey Kong has to worry about. And then we can go this way, and here we are. We've reached it, the promised land. No matter what, that seems like it's gonna hurt Cranky, but it may be worth our while, but not if he gets honeyed. So maybe I could even just do this, because if I land here, it hits these two guys. That might be worth it, so let's go ahead and try that first. Boing, got it. And now they're frozen. I wanna activate the stink eye. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna switch over to Rabbid Peach, and we're gonna do this over this way and hope it honeys him. If it honeys him, it won't activate his stink eye, which will be perfect. Honey, yes! Okay, lucky critical. And then I can blast you, or I can hit them like this. It's not gonna hit both of them either which way, so I should do the thing that's gonna do the most damage, which right now is gonna be doing this, or doing that. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. Can we do over 120? We do 117, but that's fine. If he moves this way, he's gonna get blasted again. And then we have one more shot left over for this guy, which I can only hope will be enough to take him out, but it might not, and that's horrifying. If I were to go through this pipe, do we get extra range? I can't even pick this guy up yet, so that's really scary as well. How else can I reach that? I don't know. We're gonna have to try to find out one way or another. I can go through this pipe, like that. No, that doesn't get me anywhere. Don't do this to me, DK. Don't ruin our entire plan. I mean, I can grab this guy who is the closest. I mean, that feasibly could be the better answer here. But I have to do something about this guy as well. And that's where things get real nasty, is that I can't let either of these guys go, because they will win. Okay, so let's try this. We're gonna throw you that way. You're gonna bounce off the one dude. And if this does work, I think we'll win. It's so stressful. It's so stressful. I don't like it. So move back this way. Got it. Okay, and that guy's out of bounds now, so I can throw this, and I'll take both of them out, which is perfect. It's amazing, even. But I think I should still save the hairy eye. I could go and grab this guy next turn. He's at 5 health. Like, that's so little health. So there's not really too much more we can actually do, except for wait for this guy to move, and hopefully that'll activate. So like you're gonna move, but you shouldn't be able to reach. Yes, you're gonna move, it's gonna activate you, and that's gonna make you turn around and hit him instead of actually moving, and I don't think you'll move anymore because of that. You won't. Oh my gosh, we might've just won. So let's take this, so there are 4 enemies to take out. There is 1 way over this way, and then there's the 3 over here. So what we're gonna do is go ahead and take care of these 3 with slide tackles. Then move this way, move that way, go through this pipe, go like this, reach, not that pipe. You know what, we can do it from here though. We don't even need the slide tackle, I just go ahead and hit him with the blaster, and then we won! And then we've done it! I didn't think it was possible. We made it work. I'm gonna cry, it's so beautiful. I can't believe it. We did it, I think. Unless I'm awfully wrong, but we're about to find out with this final shot. Boom, that's a critical honey, which means every single smuggler has been defeated. That was really, really tough, but we got it done, and I really think that will save the other 2 ultimate challenges for the next episode because of that, because that was over an hour of just turmoil for me. Challenge completed. Look at how happy that ultimate banana rabbit is. 3,200 bananas for that, very cool. But yeah, I think that's where we'll wrap it up. Okay, so that's finishing that. And that means we'll do the other 2 ultimate challenges in the next episode, and hopefully everything will turn out just fine with those. But for now, thank you guys so much for watching today's episode of Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle Donkey Kong Adventure. If you watched this video, make sure you comment Zebra Smuggler so now you've watched at the end that you are a Zebra-tastic viewer. Check out more episodes like this one on your screen right now or by subscribing to join the Zebra Herd. Out of the way, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next time, bye-bye.